Teresa and JT actually spent some quality time together making these. And the idea is that each number represents a wedding anniversary for them. And there's a pen. There should be a pen. So we encourage you to take your table number and write down ideas for what JT and Teresa should do on that number anniversary. And then when they get there, they will enjoy your suggestions.
Memories, right?
Okay, so I'll let you guys do that in a second. But first, as Teresa's older sister, I would like to begin by talking a little bit about her. This lovely little slip of a girl who has brought so much goodness and joy to my life and many people's lives for as long as she has graced this earth. There is really no end to good things I could say and great stories to tell. But since I'm apparently not supposed to talk for 45 minutes, right? Yeah, I mean, especially after what my dad shows. I will attempt to focus my remarks. So to preface, our family has always had a love of the North Woods, with my mom spending time at Campo Fiesta, like her sisters, and my dad growing up in Menominee and spending family vacations in the North Woods. Most of our family vacations have been spent at Camp Flower in Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin. But for a few summers, Teresa also went to summer camp at Phantom Lake, a YMCA camp in McWanago, which she loved. Because she always went to girls' camp, it was super fun. She came back singing camp songs, and pretty soon the whole family would be singing them together on car trips or when doing the dishes, because our family really does stuff like that. So one particular camp song came back to me in the midst of all of these wedding preparations, and although it's a little bit silly, I'd like to share it with you, because I think that it does bring up some good points about Teresa and JT. I'm going to request that my choir helps me with a little performance. But first, I'd like to set the stage. So imagine you are sitting at a campfire in the woods, in the dark, roasting a marshmallow. You're surrounded by 150 12-year-old girls and their camp counselors, who are probably like 16 years old. Someone stands up to start a round of singing, and you hear, I want a green canoe and a little bit more. I want a big full moon and a little bit more. I want a suitable companion and a little bit more. I want what's come to me and a little bit more. Underneath the bamboo, under the bamboo tree. All the T-I-M time you are the B-S-T best, R-E-S-T best, and L-L-O-V, love you all the T-I-M time, rock us everybody time, that shit gets sick, boo-boo, that's where my money goes, to buy my clothes, I buy her everything to keep her in style, whoa, she wears silk underwear, I wear my G.I. gear, yes boys, that's where my money goes. The first line is, I want a green canoe. It's really perfect. Teresa has always loved being in nature, camping out on the end of the dock so that we can see the stars, despite mosquitoes and cold and morning dew and strange animal sounds in the dark. She has always been one who appreciates and points out the beauty of the world around her, whether it is a majestic and magical pine forest or the light that she captures with her camera. The next line, I want a big full moon, follows the same love of nature theme. But if you've ever seen the classic film Moonstruck, much beloved by the Lauer family, I think that you can appreciate this as a good start to talk about Teresa's romantic heart. Without giving anything away for those of you who missed it back in like the 80s or 90s when it came out. In the film, not everyone can see the big full moon. Only the people who really open their hearts to love those around them, like this wonderful old Italian man who loves his wife of many years as fully and sweetly as he did the day that they met, even though they've clearly had their share of difficulties and seen the changes of age. Teresa loves like that, open-heartedly, and I really, well, she does outjudge JT now, and I think that she is always going to. So, JT, you are a lucky man. I mean, how many of you have seen Teresa do the, oh, I love that. I've seen it so many times. Her eyes are open and ready to find and appreciate the goodness of the world and the people around her, and it is a joy and blessing to all those she meets. So the next line is, I want a suitable companion. I should note that I want a suitable companion is a suspiciously large number of syllables to be the original version of a camp song, but it was, you can ask Teresa what the original lyrics were. The counselors, changed it. I'm pretty sure it works for her in her opinion either way, so that's very good. But anyway, suitable companion is a very fitting line. The more I've gotten to know JT, the more amazed and glad I am at what a suitable companion he is for her. Also a romantic soul, a lover of life and nature, the woods, a great dinner, travel, biking, music, so much of the life that she enjoys, they now enjoy together. And a wonderful friend and partner to Teresa in so many ways. He has been calm amidst the crazy wedding plans, and he is thoughtful and kind and rational. At times it is very helpful to have someone rational around. As a sister, I could not feel luckier to really trust that my sister will be well-loved and taken care of. And as a Lauer girl, I feel very honored to be dating a second brother. It's really going to mess up like our voting majority, but I think it's totally worth it. And so the last line of the first part of the song is, I want what's come to me, and a little bit, a little bit, a little bit more. A couple of nights ago, Teresa came up to me and asked, do you think that I'm so nervous to get married? Someone just told me I look nervous. And there was no question in my reply. Like, no, no way. She and JT are both so ready and happy to be married. And we, those who have been watching you kind of walk this path, are so ready and so happy too. We wish you many, many blessed and happy years together. So I think that that's probably enough explanation about the song. There's room for 1, 2, 3, 4 under the bamboo tree. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And we'll just, If You'll Be Mine, I'll Be 9. We've already done that. And the GI underwear thing is kind of a mystery, but you can ask my mom about it later if you want. She can explain it. So, thinking back to that 12-year-old Teresa sitting at the campfire, I am so happy to say that I think that you've gotten your green canoe. I think that you both now see that big full moon. I am so happy that you both have found such suitable companions. And let's raise a glass to Teresa and JT for lifelong blessings of health and happiness and a little bit, a little bit, a little bit more.